Okay, I have pretty much no interest in AI. I have a little hesitancy about it, a little fear about it, but I'm not all that wound up in it like a lot of people are. But I thought it was interesting. You know, our government really wants to push this. They think this is the thing we really got to work on, and they want to put a hell of a lot of money into it. And all these big tech companies want to put a lot of money into it. I thought it was funny because this Chinese company that came out with their EI, which was put together on a shoestring by a bunch of students in China, and it shocked the industry because here we're thinking, oh, it's going to be a hell of a deal. We're going to put a lot of money in this, but it caused the chip makers here to crash the which still hasn't sorted out. I mean, that could be a bad deal. Well, a good deal in a way, if it makes them rethink their whole policy on this. Because I think even now another company, because this one that they put together was open source, you know, made on a shoestring budget and given out for free. So now, I think Alibaba came out with one. They're all kind of jumping because it's some open source. People can work with it, can modify it and tweak it a little bit. That's the advantage of open source. But of course, there's no money to be made in that. That's why we want to make money. But it was interesting because it really shook them up. The thing I haven't heard yet that I'm be curious about this. Shortly before this was released, I heard that Pelosi had invested heavily in AI stocks. Now, I I don't know if she was actually investing. She made a move, they said, and there's a lot of people who follow her stock picks because she uses inside information. Which she should be in prison for, but she does. But now I don't know if she actually put money into stocks like Nvidia or if she was ditching her stocks. If she had inside information that this Chinese company was going to come out with this, that would be interesting. I would like to think, I would hope that she invested a lot and lost a lot. It seems like a mean thing, but I truly think she deserves to take a hell of a beating on that. Because I think a lot of people who were investing in this took quite a beating. They were talking like 600 billion. That's a lot of money to lose, overnight. Anyway, what I was going to get at, like I say, I'm not interested in AI, but one of the things they were using to train AI and Google's involvement in this, they were using YouTube videos. When I put up that video yesterday on those hazard lights, I noticed I get a lot of the AI recommended comment replies. Like if somebody makes a comment, if I don't reply to the comment, the AI suggests replies to the comment. And I think a lot of people use them. If you get these kind of mundane replies to a comment like, thank you for watching the video, or thank you for commenting on the video. You know, they used to be rather short and simple. Well, now the AI comments that I see recommended are much more precise, much longer, more involved. It seems to have grasped a little better what's going on in the comment and in the video. It kind of surprised me. I thought, okay, well, my temptation was to actually use all of those recommendations just to see how what the reaction would be. But some of them, I noticed there's a thing that they have a problem with is time. You know, like when I said, you know, I just opened a box, but in the recommended comment, it's saying, "Oh, I used these for a year and I really like them." You know, that sort of thing. The I or AI doesn't seem to have a good grasp on time reference because I imagine, you know, like for us, time is a definite thing. For the AI, you know, past, present, future, it's all the same. So it doesn't really grasp that. Maybe I should try that on this, you know, on the comments on this. Let it simply do all of the AI replies to comments and see how it works out. You know, like I say, I'm sure people do this. I don't do it. I have never done it because I don't like to encourage it, but I would like to just do it as a demonstration to show you what they are doing. You know, it's a creepy thing. I don't like it at all. I mean, I don't even like on my phone where all of a sudden it wants to, you know, it says, you know, there wants to be a virtual assistant. I don't need a virtual assistant. But every once in a while on the screen it'll say, "I'm listening." Say, you know, open this or open that. And I boom, shut her off as quick as I can. I don't like that sort of thing. I don't like to lose my control over that sort of thing. But it's spooky if it's going to reply to comments. Is there another AI that is making comments? Are them two going to have a little conversation there? Though at least they always seem to be polite. You know, the AI seems to be restrained. I don't like it though, but I know that they use YouTube videos to train the AI. You know, keep hammering away at these videos. Creepy thing though. You know, because you can make videos with AI, you can reply to comments with AI. Where does it stop? You know, you're just leaving the you out of YouTube completely. You know, it'll be an automatic thing. They don't need me. They can, you know, it kind of freaks me out because I mean I have so many years of videos out there. You know, there's always that temptation to to delete them, but I'm thinking, okay, I think that's, you know, a little late to close the barn door now. I did one day, well, not one day, it took me a month to do this, delete every email that I have received forever. So I have no emails in my inbox. There, you know, everything is gone. I don't like having that history of things, but I do have that history of YouTube videos, and they are out there, and they will be used. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll do that on this one. Uh, so if some of your, you know, I won't reply to any comments on this. So if there is any replies, they will be the automated ones. and we'll just see what that looks like, just to give an example. But I know there are people who use them all the time. But boy, not my kind of thing. I don't reply to a lot of comments unless there's something specific that I think can be of use to that person and other people who are watching. But otherwise, normally I don't make those little mundane comments, though I know they encourage you to do that, which is why the recommendations, because from their perspective, it's activity on the video, and any activity on the video, well, it makes you more money, it makes them more money because they're able to sell, to the advertisers. But if it's just AIs talking to AIs, what the hell? It's like them obnoxious where you get videos that are with this computer generated voice talking. They're weird, but there's quite a few of them. I don't like it. I don't like where it's going to go. I do like that they got so freaked out because the Chinese made a cheap system, which people think, it was like the #1 downloaded app. Though immediately I see it's been banned from Navy personnel who cannot use it. So you're pretty soon it'll be banned from all government personnel. They want, if you're going to use AI, they want you using something they can make money on. They can't make money on this. But I have no use for AI at all. But they figure that's the way it's going. I mean, everybody, all the governments think, oh yeah, we got to have this, we got to jump on it, we got to spend a lot of money developing this thing. You want to build these huge data centers to store all this garbage so they can hammer through all this and influence your life. I don't need it influencing my life. But I think I'll do this one. I was tempted on the other one, but I'll do it on this one instead, because this is just babbling anyway. I mean, I had other things I wanted to talk about, but I think you should be aware of this and how this works, because you're going to run across this sort of thing more in your life. I don't like it, and I don't like the government getting involved in it. That's, if these big tech companies want to spend their money on it, fine. I don't care, but I don't think taxpayers should be involved in this. I don't think it's that vital to our government interests, but they seem to think it is. But hopefully now this thing that China sprung on them will kind of cool them a little bit. I mean, it certainly cool the stock market. Oh, I just hope Pelosi lost money on this. That would be a nice thing, but I got the feeling she might have inside information that this was coming and ditched those tech stocks before it hit. She's pretty slippery that way. But that's what you get for, being able to do that large amount of insider trading. But I'd love to see her get burned. A lot of money. A lot of people got burned on it, but they say it'll come back, especially if they start banning this one. Like I'm sure they will. Like I say, the Navy's already doing it, so it'll get down to the other organization. And I think that Alibaba one that came out was tied in with ByteDance, which had TikTok. So there again, you were going to, Chinese, spy AI. So they'll try to do what they did with TikTok. But we'll see. But yeah, go ahead, comment. If you comment, and if there comes up this suggested replies, I'll click on that and let the machine reply. Leave me out of it. creepy thing, though. But like I say, people use it. Some people like this tricky new stuff. I'm not into that, not at all.